Hi everyone, Papa here. And today, special guest Mima and I are going to set up our pool to get ready for summer enjoyment. The first step is to get all of the components of the pool out of the storage area in the crawl space. So let's get to it. We'll start with the pool chairs and the pool itself. And this box contains all of the pool supports. And then some of the other pieces we need. This box has a lot of miscellaneous items for the pool. And we have a new pool pump. I don't recall when we bought this pool pump. I don't think we need the new one. I think it's a spare, but I'll get it out just in case we need it. Set it there for now. All right, next we have a very heavy piece that's coming out, so let me come down now and get these items out of the way. Actually now, I think I'll get some of the other pieces. A couple of pool noodles. And then some of the pieces we use to clean the pool. Now this is the liner that goes on the ground that the pool sits on. And some more spare parts and the mat. Got a little dimmer in here for a minute because most of the lights down here are on sensors. So since I was up in the crawl space for so long, they turned off. Now I do believe we are ready for the heaviest part. And this gets a little complicated. This is the pool pump. And I put together a few years ago a support bucket for it. So the way this works is I've got the 5-gallon bucket, and inside there is a really heavy sandbag, and then the lid is screwed on tight. So when this sits next to the pool and then we feed the hoses into the pool, it filters the water, and the pump is screwed down to the bottom of the 5-gallon bucket, and that helps keep this from moving around anywhere. It doesn't get knocked over or blown over. So this is always the most challenging item to get into the crawl space and to get out of the crawl space. So here we go. I could take this tension rod down to make it fit under it, but I don't want to do that. So if I lean it at the right angle, I can get past that. Again, there's a really heavy sandbag inside here. And then we keep the hoses together all winter. And then I've got one of the hoses clamped to a support board to help keep it in place. So now I just need to get this down to the floor without dropping it. Whew. Nothing to it. So now I do believe everything is out of the crawl space. We can get the crawl space light turned off and the curtains closed. The next step is to get all of this outside and get the pool together. So we'll jump ahead to that point. I will meet you back outside. Stay with us. Before we bring everything outside, we're going to clean off the patio. I cleaned it off earlier today, but just to make sure that the area where the pool is going to sit is completely free of debris, I'm gonna clean it one last time. You can tell where the pool goes by the discoloration on the patio. If you look closely, you can see the circular pattern where it's lighter in the middle. That is where the pool has gone for the past several years, and it will go again this summer. That looks clean and free of debris, so now we'll get the pool components out and we'll get it all set up. Okay, let's get this laid out. Conveniently says this side down on one side, so that makes it easy. And we know where the marks are on the ground we're aiming for. Patio's been cleaned.
I'm gonna stand on it. We might need some bricks. It needs to come this way.
And it's important to get this liner completely flat and smoothed out, because otherwise you'll feel it in the bottom of the pool. Any little imperfections. I'd say we're good.
Yeah.
Hey, please. Thank you. Okay, we're losing it.
I know. I think we need your shoes. I'm gonna get your boots. And
A little windy out here today. The wind was supposed to stop or get reduced about now. That's why we waited until now to do this, but we'll make do. We will make it
stop
work.
it. Are there things in the toy box? Until we can get this thing. Let's see if these ponds are. Let's get it back flat. Get your shoe back on it. All right. Flatten that back out. It's helping some.
Well, and for anyone who has the question of why we are doing it on a windy day, We have been waiting a few weeks for the weather to be amenable, and we just can't wait any longer. We've got to get it up and running.
This is upside down.
We're running out of time.
Upside down. And the tubes are over here.
And we've got to put the openings for the pump over on the side where we will be putting the pump.
And here's the drain. And here's the tubes. Okay.
All right, so far so good.
And I'm back. All right. I got baby powder.
Don't you just start putting baby powder in the ends? Put a little bit of baby powder to make it easier to get the poles out when we're done at the end of the summer. What's that?
And baby powder the tubes.
Okay.
The vinyl.
Yeah.
Ugh. Right. I'm trying to get the other one up.
Baby powder helps everything slide in easier, and ideally at the end of the summer or in the fall helps it slide out easier as well. Now, we may have to adjust the edge of the liner a little bit as we go and or after.
Yeah.
And we may need to adjust the pool a little. But we're at the point now where we're ready to start putting the legs on. And the legs go through the side strap.
The side strap's pretty twisted though. Just keep an eye.
Yeah. And it goes pretty fast and easy until you get down to the last one or two connections. Then it gets a little tricky. This is the last connection. I'm going to just make sure all of these are tight. Start here,
Yeah.
working your way that way, and just make sure they're in to the poles as
Yeah,
far
that
as
one
they
wasn't.
can go.
That's what I'm saying. I'm straightening them all up, and
There, like that one wasn't. That gives us more room to play with.
yeah, and I'm pushing the bottom in.
Okay. Now this one, there you go. Got it.
Yeah, it doesn't look all the way in.
It's not all the way in,
Yeah,
but now it is.
yeah. Okay, so it needs to come this way.
Now, I'd say we got it.
The whole pool needs to come this way.
Okay, we can do that. Well, here's the thing.
I know. I
The
need to get
bottom
in
of
it.
it may need to come.
I need
Why
to get
don't
in it
you
and walk around.
walk around and make sure all the straps are straight. I'm gonna get the level
Yeah.
so that we can make sure all of the legs are as level as
'Cause
possible.
this is sticking out and it needs to go that way.
Okay, we can adjust that.
But until we get a little bit of water in it, it's going to keep doing that. Whoa, whoa. It's lifting.
All right, we'll get the pool mat in place where we go in and out of the pool. And the mark is on the pavement where that goes. Now,
This is pretty good. Like I said, we might want to rotate it just a hair, but
we got a little bit of debris from the pipes and baby powder. Let's get that cleaned out real quick.
I know I got baby powder on me.
I mostly want to get the pipe debris.
Yeah, I tried picking some of it up. It's crumbly. There's some over there. Oh, watch. I know, it's so windy.
I would say that's good.
Pick up that side. We're just gonna rotate it like
How much?
6 inches.
Which way we going?
We're going that way.
Counterclockwise. Huh?
Yeah. Lift. You gotta lift. Because we don't want to drag the.
Well, let me get
I
the.
think that's good.
I'm gonna get the pump out. We can get the pump in place.
Yeah.
That'll help inform where it goes.
Yeah. I think that's better. That feels better. Do you know if there's a filter in there?
Nothing to it. Once again. Got it out. No, we'll deal with that in a minute.
All right.
Let's get it in place. The filter will be the. We'll worry about the filter in a minute. So hang on, let's get it set
Yeah.
up first.
I'm just gonna set it over here. I'll get the stuff I got out of the toy box put away.
Okay. And we use this piece to run the cord for the pump. I think that worked out well. And I built this little platform because last year we were having trouble with the pump leaking. All right, everybody, now I'm going to make sure all of the legs are straight, and then we're gonna make sure the bottom of the pool is level. We're gonna finish setting up the pump, get the filter in it, fill up the pool with water. This is a 12-foot wide by 30-inch high pool. And once we have the water in it and we're ready for swim time, we will show you that. So until then, stand by. We will fast forward to that part in just a minute. And we're back. Overnight, we filled the pool using the garden hose. It took all night to get it up to level, and we finished connecting the filter pump. Once the pool was full, we turned it on. You can hear it running and see the output from the filter. Input is over on this side, 2 inputs coming out, those 2 tubes running through the filter and pumping the water back in. That's the platform I was mentioning that I built to help keep the output pump connected without any leaking. Now that we've got it filled and the pump is up and running, it's time to start the treatment of the water. First step is to add some pool shock. So we'll add a packet of pool shock, and then we'll vacuum out any debris that may have gathered in the pool while we were filling it overnight. Once the vacuuming is done, we'll connect a container with a chlorine tab to the side of the pool along with a thermometer. Okay, now we'll get it covered. And this is a brand new pool cover. The one we had last year got ripped up a little bit during the pool season.
The tie is over here.
Okay, let's see, it goes this way. I got the words right here.
Okay. I've got the tie.
You ready?
Yeah. Hang on. Okay. I'm gonna have to tighten that.
And because we used to have a problem with the wind blowing the cover off, we separately bought a couple of sets of clamps, like a half pipe clamp that we put on every section.
Might want to tighten that drawstring.
And we have never had a problem with the wind since then. And there is a covered, complete, ready to swim pool. Thanks for joining us. As always, we appreciate the support. Please subscribe to our channel and like our videos. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.